Yo, test, test, test. Test, test, test. What are we doing? Hey. 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 Honestly, I think that should do it. But yeah, guys, figured I would just yap to you guys a bit because they say that you're supposed to be streaming like every day. And honestly, I have the time to do it. I've been going through a lot of different things. And I'm kind of just gonna decompress with y'all folks. Appreciate y'all boys and girls for tuning in. I know some pretty interesting happenings have been going on my streams. You know, it's different. It's really different trying to get used to, like, you know, talking to the camera, like basically talking to yourself. We do this in our head all the time. It's called internal monologue. But it's weird doing it on camera in front of other people and they kind of judge you. But like when you're cool like me, there's a lot of things you could do without judgment, you know. But nonetheless, chat, let's break down a few different things. You know, it's a perfect time to stream. We're in between moments, just waiting. It's a very interesting period of my life. So many things have been happening that I couldn't foresee, but we're rolling with the punches here. So how do you stay motivated when things move slow? Well, personally, the way I stay motivated, what's up, y'all? What's up with y'all boys? Go ahead and say something for me if y'all tuned in. We just here breaking down a few things. You know, expressing ourselves, talking a little bit. Is it still crazy to care about someone who don't check on you? It is crazy, but it be something you can't avoid sometimes, and you just sometimes have to go through those emotions. I think it's important for us as men to embrace, you know, some of the things that we go through emotionally. I think us men, we try to hide the way we feel, but I think it's cool to just be yourself and go through the moment. If I could really like break down what's even going on with me, is just like I was dealing with someone for a good period of time and I had attachment issues, so like it made it hard for me to commit, and then in turn that kind of like put me in a position to where like I couldn't really sacrifice for this person certain ways, but they were, you know, they were responsive to all the things I was already giving them. So you just get to a point where you get comfortable, and I think both of us got comfortable, and it got to a point where like things got uncomfortable, and we realized that like some of the goals that we had didn't match, and we had different directions in life, so we had to part ways. But that shit ain't easy, bro, when you really care about somebody and they make that decision. I didn't make the decision, I can honestly say that. But, you know, it is what it is. One thing I know about me is I elevate. I elevate. Just like I expect you guys to do. You guys need to focus on finding a way to elevate regardless of the circumstance. Like right now, I'm in between financial situations. Right now, I'm not, you know, having a consistent form of income. But I've made ways to make ends meet these past few months. And it's crazy. I've literally lost everything. I lost my bitch. I lost my job. Right now, my job, we're under furlough. And I'm over here just like, I feel like in a way, like I'm being called to do something. And that's why like you guys keep telling me like, oh, these streams are lit, bro. Like, you're gonna go up, this, that, and the third, and it's like, really? Okay. So now I'm just like streaming like all the time. And when I went to TwitchCon, like it seemed like everybody was on that. They were like, you just gotta be consistent with streaming. Like, how often are you streaming? And I'm like, honestly, I feel like I could do that. Even when I roll back into my occupation, I think I'll still have plenty of time to keep streaming, because even doing sit down streams like this, I could create a clip and make a moment. I'm just a moment crafter. I'm really himothy when it comes to these clips, bro. And I could chop your clips up. So all you streamers out there, fuck with your boy, cause I'm really a clipper, bro. That's where I really get nice at. If I ever blow as a streamer, which I will at some point, if I ever blow, it would be because my clips are just too cold, bro. Like, that shit like editing a music video for me, bro. And I used to do all that shit. All my friends be like, oh, bro, like, you cold with the camera. And I'm like, yeah. But, yeah. What's one thing you miss from when life was simpler? I'd say I miss... I don't know. I'm not that type of person. I'm not that type of person to really miss the old. Like, the only time I could really say that that's happened is obviously when I was dealing with certain people. But, like, besides that, I don't really miss the old shit. And that's why it makes it even more funny. That's why I think it's important to find a way to detach yourself from certain things, because you start to realize, like, you're meant to evolve. I wonder if there's like a way for me to like, I be using Moblin. I wonder if there's like a way for me to see, who's in the chat, or is that like a widget or something I have to do? But anyways, let's look at this other aspects. I thought I had more like interesting questions. It's saying, what's a sign you're almost there but not quite there yet? Well, that's a good question. I don't feel like I'm really there in any aspect on anything specific, but maybe that's my own lack of confidence or something. Because I'm probably in there in certain aspects. Like physically, I would say that I'm at, one of my peaks. I think there's still room for growth, but what's a sign that you're almost there but not quite there yet? Chat, I think that a sign that you're almost there is when you have other people constantly giving you that gratification and reinforcing you to continue doing what you're doing. That means you're almost there, but being there would probably imply that you're reaping the benefits of doing said thing. So whether that's financially or, the appreciation from your peers. I'm not even gonna hold you, like, this stream, I'm not really trying to go, like, super serious. Despite, like, I feel like other streamers take that route, which I don't think is wrong, but, like, I also feel like I just like to be entertaining. And if there's a way for us to make this stream more entertaining, we're gonna do that. You feels me? I'm like, I should have asked ChatGPT for some, like, more wilder questions. But yeah, I mean, just as far as me, like, right now, my computer's the charger got ate up by the dogs. And I'm not even in a position to take care of that right now. It's just so surreal. I was doing fine. And now my life got flipped upside down. But despite all that, I still shall persevere, chat. I ain't got no choice. One thing I will say is, like, if you get in that position where, like, you reach rock bottom, just understand that, like, God has a plan. And it's actually a dope moment to really see how much strength you truly have within yourself. Because I think it's easy for us to forget how important it is to persevere through these moments. I mean, I know we all understand that, but, like, I feel like we don't think, like, oh, like, after I get past this moment, like, I'm going to be so evolved. Like, the things behind this are so beyond what I'm currently going through. Like, I can't even fathom it. Like, you have to go through that pain. That pain be hurting like hell sometimes, though, bro. I'm like, damn, shit. That shit be eating a nigga alive. I'm over here. This is my old phone. I'm over here looking at this shit. All these old texts popping up and shit. Finna make me cry and shit. Probably some old bitch in here. I'm like, why, girl? Why'd you leave me? Why? Now I gotta go let these other hoes shake ass in my face. I'm like, oh, why do you make me do this shit? I don't want to be in front of other hoes and have them shake their ass in my face and say that I'm sexy and say that I'm a red flag. I don't want to. Why? Why do you have to make me slap hoes on the ass and choke them? Now I have to do it to other hoes. Chat, please. Why? Now I have to go outside with a camera and a tripod and all these people look at me like I'm some sort of lunatic. It's because I am. But yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I just feel like I'm in my grind arc right now. I definitely am in my grind arc right now. It's just a weird grind because I'm going through this shit and I'm in a position where I can't do that much. Like the amount of fine shits that I've encountered and I can't even set it up right now because I'm so focused on what I need to accomplish. Also, I'm not in the position to even play with these girls right now. But I do appreciate y'all. And y'all women, y'all have a deep place in my heart because y'all really do build a nigga's confidence, man. That's why I think it's nothing wrong, guys. Regardless of position, to, you know, have a conversation or two with the ladies because the type of energy they're able to do, like the type of energy they're able to provide and give to a nigga, like just off of the confidence, like that's why it's important for you as a man to try to like do your best to, you know, make sure you look proper and you're taking care of yourself as best as you can. Like you need to do the maintenance yourself because these girls is over here doing a lot to, you know, look good when they step outside. So it's important for you as a man to pay attention to those things. You know, try to get a haircut, you know, try to get your physique proper, and, you know, of course, you know, try to get your money straight. But ever at a point, you know, we're all working on these things, right? Regardless, if you see a girl and she's at the Vons, you walk up to her. No, wait, go back. You see a girl and she's at Vons. The first thing that you need to do, so you're there and she's in one of the aisles and you're on your way to the produce section, but you see her. What you need to do is, if you have a cart, you need to slowly turn around with your cart and then slowly go into the aisle as if you're looking for an item further down, and then leave the cart behind because you don't want the cart to slow you down. You don't want the cart to slow you down when you're trying to riz this girl. And this girl could be any girl. It could be a goth girl. It could be a Latina, a nice like white girl from Purdue. But anyways, you're walking up to the girl, right? When you walk up to this girl, you leave the cart behind and you see she's looking at an item. She's looking at cereal. She's looking at cereal. So you go, when you walk up to her, you're gonna say, like, I haven't ate that cereal since I was a kid. And she's gonna be like, oh, really? Yeah, that's cool. And then you're gonna be like, yeah. So do you pour milk before, or do you pour milk after your cereal? And see, that was just off the fly. I know that's random and that doesn't seem like you finna just bag a bitch off that shit, but listen. Listen close, chat. Listen close. You ask her that question and she's gonna be like, oh, I don't know, I do this, that, and the third. I'll be like, oh, that's cool. Well, I just wanted to come here and bother you. See, that's when, because you gotta transition to the point. You could play around and do different things, like, as far as, like, optics and logistics, like, talking to her about something random. It's like when you out, like, everything's situational, and you want to build on the situation. But after you build on the situation, get to the point. Why are you talking to this girl? You're trying to bag. You want your intentions to be clear. I've heard other people say they have kind of a slightly different approach, but for me, I like my intentions clear. I like the girl to know that, yeah, we own that. So what I do is, when she knows, when she's talking about, after we talk about the cereal, milk, whatever, what I tell her is, I'm gonna be like, yeah, actually, I just wanted to come and bother you. I hope I didn't bother you too much, though. Anyways, my name's Rawjalla. Transition. You gotta transition to the names. You gotta transition to the rapport. Let's build rapport. Let's build a relationship. Let's get married. Let's get the good times going. Get the Instagram. You need to make sure you end the conversation before she does. After you get the Instagram, you could get the number. I know a lot of people like getting the number, or maybe they're not an Instagram person. But I say Instagram because I don't want to make it too serious. A lot of these niggas say they want to make it serious. A lot of these girls say they want a nigga that, gets their number type shit. That's cool. I just met you. Like, calm down. How about I let you calm down? The nigga don't need to calm down this time. It's you need to calm down. Why you want my number already? You don't know me. You want me calling you already? You don't know me. Anyways, I don't get the number. I get the Instagram also because niggas like me, we are building ourselves online. We're creating content. We have some sort of leverage. So that's another thing, too, you can keep in mind when you're dealing with women. When you're dealing with women, it's always nice to have a little social proof, a little status online. If that's not really your thing, then I don't know what to tell you. But this is for us gentlemen who are doing things like content, YouTube, different things like that. Maybe if you just have a business online. But I would say, like, in the modern age, it's always good to have some sort of online presence, even if it's just simple as pictures of your car, different things, These things can be monetized, these platforms. That's why I'm here on Twitch right now, yapping to you guys right now. Because things like that give me more opportunities. And I'll tell you, like, even with my small bit of status, the looks and the little bit of status goes a long way, because they see those viewerships, they see those view counts, it matters. And so you give her the Instagram. After you give her the Instagram, what do you think she does? She looks at your page. Oh, that's cool. That you get the Instagram, and I would say within the week of meeting the girl, you probably should say something, maybe reach out if you want to pursue a date in the near future. But if you don't want to do that, just let her linger in your following for a little bit. Let her see you continue to post lifestyle stuff, content, whatever it is. And, I would say don't let it go for too long, like you not reaching out. But it depends on what you're trying to accomplish. Because if you're trying to bag, you probably should reach out within, like, a week to a week and a half. But that, a week and a half might be too late. A week might be too late. These girls is moving fast. You already know they got, like, 100 niggas trying to chop at them. This shit is ridiculous, bro. This shit is ridiculous. We're cooked. We're cooked. You could be the flyest nigga ever and it doesn't matter. She got 10 options, nigga. 10 options. So basically saying all that is like, just get the job done. When you're dealing with women, get the job done. Get to it. Don't waste no time. You can't. For me, like, I like to get Instagrams and different things of that nature. I like to build relationships with women because really, women can be a segue to different opportunities in general. And then also, I just like women. I love the girls, man. I love the bitches. Nigga, you love the bitches. We both love the bitches. Like, for real. But even besides that, like, not even just calling them bitches, like, that's not what I meant. 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 That's not that's not what I meant. The girls, the ladies. The ladies, they do a lot of good things for you. They have good energy and opportunities. I think it's good that you know how to talk to them, even on some casual. Like, not everything needs to be in that nature. I like to even just, like, get the Instagram and build that type of rapport with someone just to show them that, like, oh, yeah, I don't really need to be on some shark shit every time. I don't need to, you know, of course I got your Instagram. Yeah, I got your Instagram. Everything was done for a reason, of course. But in the grand scheme of things, like, I'm just trying to let you know, like, yeah, you're attractive, I'm attractive. We can make some shit happen. We can get on stream. We can do a piece of content. You could be in a music video. You know, when you start making it a pattern, it becomes a habit and you constantly in that state, you just in a flow state, it's not that hard to really, like, be around different girls or make them feel comfortable. You know, one thing I like doing to make a girl feel comfortable is, like, just, like, you know, me personally, I'm a simple guy. Like, I might just break the touch barrier, but in very discreet ways. Like, if I open the door for you, you know, I might put my hand right below the top of her back, like, waist area. I might grab a little bit of her waist. When I hug her, when I hug a girl, I hug her right on the waist right here. And then, you know, them ignorant ass hugs. Like, if you really know the girl, you could pick her up, do all that extra shit. But that's if you guys know each other. That's if you've built the rapport. And these things come with time. These things come with experience. You can't fucking shortcut this shit, bro. If you want to, like, attract a girl, which that thing is, attracting a girl is valuable beyond just sex and things of that nature. But, like, even if you wanted to do that, just understand this, like, understand the value behind it. That it's not just, like, it's to build relationships. You know, having women around you, especially as a content creator, sparks engagement. The amount of times I've seen a spike in my engagement from having, hey, what up, bro? I'm doing great, brother. How you doing, Charlotte Eva? Charlotte, where you coming from, Charlotte? I'm just on stream right now yapping. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Yeah. I'm on stream yapping about, you're from the U.S., you're from Virginia. Okay. Shout outs to Virginia in the building. Shout out Charlotte Eva. First time chatter. I'm from San Diego, California. W's in the chat for Charlotte Eva. Yeah. San Diego, California, West Coast. I'm glad to hear you slid in. Feel free to shoot me a follow. Hey, Charlotte Eva 289 just followed. Shout out to Charlotte Eva 289 for the follow, chat. Yeah, check out my stream, Charlotte. I do a lot of different things. I do a lot of various forms of content, and we have more to come. I'm following closely on what the whole platform is doing. I'm more of like an IRL, just chatting type streamer, but I have a lot of content on the way. Oh, yes, I really appreciate that. I really appreciate you saying that. Yeah, no, y'all need to let me know what I need to get to, like, really make the channel hit. I'm trying to learn as we go. All I really do is have, like, a real light IRL stream setup in which I've been creating pieces of content, street interviews, clip farm moments. But as far as like desktop streams, I would be using my laptop through OBS, but currently the dogs chewed my damn charger. So right now we're just doing a Yap stream just so I can keep my consistency, because I feel like that's really important. But I appreciate you, Charlotte. Charlotte in the building! I appreciate you. I'm gonna try to stream like at least 4 to 5 days a week. And I'm gonna have more premeditated streams, planned out streams. I'm good friends with another streamer named Hassani Got That. Me and him collaborated at TwitchCon and made some really dope content. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out a few different things I need to add to my streams. I think I need to add like a mod bot. I'm thinking about adding a graphic below here. Just like a real simple one, maybe with my socials. But I don't know if I really want that look. But it's kind of dope. But to me, in some ways, for some odd reason, it's like, in a way, kind of tacky to me. I feel like it's just cool to just have the chat here like this. Maybe I'll put it a little more to the left. But, you know, all that stuff is dope. Like a logo and banner overlay. Yeah, exactly. An intro. That's what I need, is an intro and outro animation. I'm trying to figure out, there's like folks on Fiverr who do that. Alerts and stuff. I definitely need alerts. I know, because I'm trying to tell you guys. I'm trying to tell you, chat, like okay, you need to, I'm wondering how we can talk. Can I show you? Absolutely you can. You need to find me on Instagram. Is that possible? My Instagram is Rawjalla's a Beast. REJALLASABEAST. Actually, I could type it here. I forget. Rawjalla's a Beast. That is my Instagram handle. Message me on there. If you said you basically do work for. No, I will definitely give you a follow back. Actually, matter of fact, I could do that now. Yeah, but this is my streamer setup here. I'm pretty savvy when it comes to most things, but I'm still kind of getting my feet wet with this. That's why my boy Asani Got That as like giving me a lot of insight. Wait. Let's see here. There we are. Charlotte Eva in the building. I see, yeah, you do a lot of graphics here. Shout out to Charlotte Eva, guys. You do panels and overlays too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I need like those like before the stream starts things. I don't know what those things are called. Like that's how, yeah. But I have the personality. Like I could compete with these niggas, I swear. Yo. Yeah, I got a few like different people who follow me too. I'm trying to collaborate. These girls just be following me off the streams too. What's up? Who else is in the building? Charlotte Evo. I see somebody else in the chat, guys. Feel free to drop a comment here. I'm interacting with my chat about how to evolve as a streamer, and I'm also just yapping about life. After the stream is over, feel free to come back around and take a few looks at what we've been talking about. But basically, we've been talking about we were talking about how to get at girls. We were talking about how to deal with struggles in life. Do you believe patience or action gets you further? Wow, this is a great question. I believe that patience is something that would get me further. This probably depends on the person. I'm an action person. I'm a very reactive person. I could be a crash out. When you're so reactive, you become a crash out because you just want to react and do something off rip. I'll jump into something. I'll scream fuck you. I'll do all that. I'm not like super confrontational or trying to make problems, but it's just more so like I'm very reactive. And I feel like in recent moments, especially with everything that's happened, I feel like life and God has literally put me in a position to where he's like, bro, you need to calm down. You need to just sit down. Like right now, I don't have a job. I don't have a job because we're in government shutdown. So the president decides to shut everything down. All I could do is yap on stream. All I could do is make clips and content and go out in the world. And like, and the crazy part is like I've been in between situations, financial hardships, but despite all that, we persevering, bro. I hit the gym today. I still gotta hit the gym. I still gotta slap her ass when she's shaking it. I still gotta do that. Niggas still gotta do that, man. Shit. I mean, what can I say? But yeah, right. Just this mentality alone, like patience is something that I need. I need to have patience, but not in a way to where I'm letting things just like slide and not pursuing what I want. It's just more so understanding that like I can't have control over everything. I've been dealing with a push and pull situation from this fucking bitch. And I was like trying to be impatient about it. And I done chased the bitch until she ran away. And I'm like, fuck that shit. I'm not doing that shit no more. That, if I had more patience, it could have turned out different. But it doesn't even fucking matter. Because you learn this shit as you go. I was just dealing with a have patience moment with my boy Hassani Got That. He's another streamer who I collaborate with. And he was basically telling me like we were on our way to a mansion party and I told us to get out of the shuttle because I thought that if we got out, we'd be able to get inside the party because that's what this fucking security guard told us. That's what the fucking security guard told us. He said, get out and try to get in contact. If not, we're going to make the shuttle go back down to the bottom of the hill. Because there was a shuttle on the way to Pavilions in La Jolla after TwitchCon. And we were going to go to this mansion party, bro. With Deshae Frost, with India Love, with Braden, with Scam Likely, all those folks. All them folks was in there. All the Twitch niggas. And we were in a shuttle, right? At the gate. And the fucking security guard is like, oh yeah, due to an emergency situation, y'all niggas need to go back down. And worry about that. Y'all can't come in. Unless you guys get out and talk to someone you know in contact at the party. And I thought it would be a good idea, from lack of patience, to jump out of the shuttle and try to fucking get in the party that way. Like text somebody or talk to somebody that was nearby because there was other people. Hey, I'm not sure what that emoji is. What is that? A flame? Goated Aura. What's good, Goated Aura? First time chatter in the building. Give a big fucking hand clap for Goated Aura. Hey, bro. I have sent you my work. Please have a look on Discord. Absolutely. Yeah, I have Discord. And that's another thing too, chat, that I need to build is a Discord community. I've built a light skeleton. Maybe this person here who's jumped in the stream can, give me some insight on that. But yeah, we just been trying to do that. I forgot where I was going with that conversation I was just having. But it was good. Go to Aura. We just chilling here, yapping, bro. Sometimes you just gotta yap and get it off your chest, bro. And say it with your chest, bro. When you're home alone, bro, sometimes you just gotta yap. I've been in like this weird period where I'm like not working. So all I've had time is to stream. So we're yapping. We're streaming with other people, collaborating with rappers. I was just with this other rapper named GG Rax. If you take a look at my Instagram, which I mentioned down below in the comments, there's a few clips from that, even from that night. But yeah, I will have a look on Instagram, Charlotte Eva. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. Let's take a look here actually right now. Okay, this person's legit here. This is solid. Shout outs to Charlotte Eva right here. Charlotte Eva. They make Twitch widgets, overlays. They're finna spruce up my stream, chat. Yes, go to Aura. They are, in fact, a graphic designer. Template overlays. They just jumped into chat and they got some animations. My feedback is that's excellent work right there. That's excellent work. The only thing I would ask from you is like perhaps like a testimonial or an example. I see that you have examples here from these people. Is it possible that I could get their Instagram? Just to verify. You know, I want to be particular. But all this looks legit. Man, that would be crazy. I feel like honestly my streams would just elevate so much with simple things like that. I'm due for an upgrade for my phone, so I'm gonna have a new iPhone for the streams. That's gonna be crazy. But yeah, shout outs to Charlotte Eva. I will be getting in contact with you. And we'll talk more about this. Feel free to sift through my account a little bit. I got a few funny moments. I got a few notables in there like India Love, Brayden, a few TikTok streamers, Twitch streamers I ran into on TwitchCon and things of that nature. What I will say is like the streaming community, they're very receptive. Going to TwitchCon made me really want to pursue streaming in itself. I was already on the verge because my friend Hassani got that. He's like my brother. We're like blood damn near, but he's also my roommate. And I swear, like, we damn near a content house in this motherfucker. But check out Hassani Got That on stream when you guys get a chance. He's also a very great streamer. He just did a cooking stream. But upon going to TwitchCon, when you meet all these other creators, you start to realize the difference between creators and your average person. It's not just the fact that some of these people have clout. It's the fact that, they are very open to, like, meeting new people. A lot of these streamers just follow me back. Like, I don't know what it is about the community on Twitch, but people follow back. I think it's because, like, it's really not that big of a deal to follow someone back on Twitch. But it's cool. It's not like Instagram. So it's no feed. So it's like, fuck it, I'll follow you back. Like, it don't matter to me, you know? That's really cool to me. But shout out to all the people who follow me back. Ashley Price, she followed me back. Hey, Ashley Price. I had a clip on TikTok touch like 30,000 views. Let me show y'all boys. Well, I can't show it on here but I can show it right now on Instagram. It didn't get the same amount of views on Instagram because Instagram hates me. Instagram hates me, chat. What do I gotta do to get Instagram to stop hating me? Nah, but yeah, Instagram is just so hard to get engagement these days. I don't know what it is. It's hard to, like, I used to get like 20,000 views sometimes on old videos I used to do. But now, like, it's hard to get like 5,000 views. That's good, man. Yeah, that's good that you guys are like able to like network through here. You're saying check your Facebook, bro. Just looking out for you. You're talking about the designer, right? I'm assuming, or unless you're talking about me. What was I saying? Fuck. How do they do that shit? How do they do that shit? I don't know how they do that shit. Anyways, I was gonna show you guys that clip. Oh yeah, It's of Ashley Price, yeah. This chat here is the shy boy method. I was just messing around, being shy. She read right through me though. Nah, y'all gotta see the end. Y'all gotta see the end. I don't know how this did go out on TikTok. The video is so long, bro. Yo! You know she like that. You know she like that. I can't even do it right here. I need a, yeah, whatever. I was like, I don't even remember what I did exactly, but I did it. Shout out to Ashley Price, man. I just love making you nice girls smile, you know. It's a specialty of mine. Ashley Price, you're very nice. Ashley Price, you're very nice, and despite you not following right, I'd still like to have a night where we put down our devices with I got nothing. You win. You win, Ashley. You win. But yeah, that's really cool that you know, you guys are popping in. How long have we went now, chat? Let's take a gander. It's honestly pretty insane how, like, I need to figure out how to I deadass be having like people in stream commenting. That's a really cool feeling. I feel like I could really do this shit, guys. But yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and nah. I'm gonna go ahead and shut down, and I appreciate y'all boys for letting me yap. I gotta figure out a few things, guys. Just know I will figure it out. And when I do, it's gonna be a problem for all y'all folks. Y'all are not ready. Y'all not ready. There's only few of us that can really do it like this. And it's me and my niggas, man. Me and my niggas. Nah, but for real. Just know that I'm gonna get through this moment, guys. I always persevered through the circumstances. You know, all this came from fucking pain, motherfucker. All this came from pain. Yeah. Yeah. So don't get that confused, chat. Yay. Don't get that confused. Don't get that confused, or you're cruising for a bruising. And your girl's name is Susan. This is like only like true like F-boy light skins know this move. I mean, this is like the move. Sin City in the building, yeah. Oh yeah, she feeling that. Hold on. That's the type of Sin City in the building, yeah. Sin City in the building, yeah. Yeah, that's the type of... That'll make her... Yeah. That'll make her wanna... Whoa. That'll make her wanna... Yeah. Alright. Probably should chill now, because... do too much of that might scare all the girls away. I probably already did. But I don't care. I don't care. Because nobody wants to accept me for me anyways. See, I've done all this stuff in my life, and nobody's showed some true appreciation to me. I don't understand. I don't understand. Yeah, you guys don't understand my pain. You don't understand my pain. Look, you guys come in my stream and you don't say nothing to me. Am I not worthy of a comment from a nice viewer like yourself? Yeah. Am I not worthy of such a thing? Why? Why do I get treated in such a way? Why do I get treated in such a way? Tell me, chat, what am I doing wrong? Why? Why have I not reached affiliate on Twitch yet? Why? Why? Why have I not reached affiliate on Twitch? Am I not cool? Can I not be a part of the cool kid club? Why do they not let us in the TwitchCon mansion party? Why do they not let us in the TwitchCon mansion party? Am I not cool enough, chat? Am I losing war for using this voice? Am I not cool enough, chat? Why, when new viewers come in my stream, they don't follow me? Why? Am I not cool enough, chat? I've heard streamers be like, don't be trying to, like, we met a few streamers at TwitchCon, they're all like, don't be trying to force making clips. But I agree with that to some degree. But it's like, after you do this shit and you become quote unquote streamer or whatever, you are a clip. Like, you start like living that life. Like, it'd be hard to even, like, I swear to you, like, I've been doing this for just a few months. And I'm just like a very like charismatic type person. But like, when you start doing the stream shit, bro, like especially like IRL style, if you a nigga like me who already has personality and you trying to make a clip, like, you're gonna end up being that. And now, like, it's made my personality evolve in such ways. Like, I could do a bit like that real quick and be funny and haha. But, like, at the end of the day, I would kind of do that. And now that I'm doing it on stream, when the camera turns off, I can't turn that shit off sometimes. Like, I would love to meet some of these people like Kai Sanat and see, like, how they act off stream if it's that much different. Because I know the popular perception would be like, oh, they're probably not like that off a stream, but like it probably still like lingers, you know? But then again, like people like DDG spoken on this and been like, that's not how I am off stream. But me personally, I feel like it's done the opposite for me. I feel like sometimes I like be doing that more. Like, I'm damn near clip farming my friends, roasting them or whatever. Like, but long story short, this streaming stuff is fun, but it's, you know, it's a very daunting mountain to climb. But to me, I don't get scared of none of that. I don't do things to, like, be, like, super praised for it. Like, I do it out of the fun of my heart and, like, just the love of the game. Like, I be doing shit for the love of the game. Like, that's why I walk up to the bitch and just be like, hey, what's up? Like, hey, what's up with y'all? Like, why'd you guys walk by and not say hi? Oh, we don't know you. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the problem, though. It's like, you should know me, though, right? Because if you think about it, like, someone like me and someone like you, we just make a lot of sense together. Like, me and you can make a lot of sense together. You feel me? You disagree? Oh. So if you disagree, maybe you should really think bigger. Because a nigga like me, I got a big picture. Nah, that was bad. That was bad, chat. See, and that's what it is. See, no game, chat. And that's why I'm here single in my room screaming at a fucking Twitch stream, because I got no game, bro. My bitch left me. My money left me. My hoes left me. My side bitches left me. They all left me, nigga. They all left me, nigga. But we still good. What's up with that still good nigga? Hey, that nigga, I fuck with that dude. Fuck with the still good nigga. That nigga pretty funny. But yeah, Chad, I told myself I was going to get off this stream, but I feel like as I stood up, this stream just became a lot different. I wish that, like, the day I have, like, this chat just booming, I'm just streaming every day, because that day will come. The day that day comes, I'm just going to be doing shit like this all the time, just in my room. Like, I'll tell you right now, the hack, you want to know the real hack? You want to know the real sauce for huz, for fine shit for the hoes? Like, go with your phone, download Twitch, get an IRL setup from Amazon, a cheap one or whatever, and go stream. And nigga, with your other phone, go like this, and type in the chat. I swear to you, you think these hoes know about, you think they know the difference? They don't know, bro. They just know streamer, and they assume. I compared it to something. I compared it to, damn, I had the best analogy for it. I spoke on it on another stream, but it's just too funny, bro. These girls, they hear streamer and they get excited. The amount of women that have walked up into my stream without. But also too, like, if you walk up to, it's interesting thing, because if you walk up to them with the camera, they ask, what are you doing? And if you're just filming, I feel like they'd be like bothered. But you tell them they're on stream, a lot of them are receptive, but there's a few of them who are a little more scared. But there's a large sum of women who will walk into your stream. It's the craziest thing, bro. But anyways, I think I should yap enough. I think this shirt is too small. This is like why they be criticizing me. Oh shit. And calling me red flag. But anyways, I'm not sure who's the viewer in here. It's probably just me. But I mess with y'all boys, man. Signing off. Signing off.